Hi everybody. Oh dear. You know when you just run out of steam, you just had enough. Been a busy weekend. Again, I didn't get home, as I say later on in the video, didn't get home till Saturday again. Saturday late afternoon, yet again. Thanks work. Was supposed to be home Friday, but things just went wrong. Traffic, bank holiday, Friday, everybody heading everywhere, so ended up having a load Saturday morning instead of Friday afternoon and then running back. But hey ho, such is life. Anyway, so this week, what a week. Difference a week, mate. Sun's out, beautiful weather, absolutely beautiful weather. But had my jab, had that on Sunday, as I say about that as well. So I haven't really had a lot of time for ponding, and it's been flat out trying to get the pit extension finished so I can get the decking laid across, because it's my grandson's birthday next week. So wanted to get everything ready because they're coming down to us for a party. So it's just one of them things, you know. But I managed to bowl a couple of fish, as you see later, and a very brief guide on how to sex a koi, or how I have learnt or believe and researched to sex a koi. So hopefully you find that of a bit of interest. Little look at the front garden, never seen that, and because now suddenly we had all the rain, wet horrible weather, and then the sun's come out and it's warmed everything up tenfold. It's just come to life, so I thought I'd do a bit of a shot of the front garden and everything coming into life. Missed the peony bush, peony tree I should say, that came out into beautiful flower, and then we had the winds and they all disappeared. But everything else is all coming out, alliums and such like, all poppies, beautiful poppies. So I've done a quick tour of that, and just having a look around the garden, front garden. And of course we had a little look at the fish, check on them. A few water clarity issues at the moment with it's not blanket weed, it's a form of algae growing on the sides, and koi are loving it. They're munching away on it, but as they're pulling great chunks of it, it's floating around the water and getting picked up, and the poor old nexus just can't handle the pressure. It's far too much for it. So yet again, drum. It's saving. It's going to be a long time before I get there, but I'll get there. But anyway, I forgot to do some shout outs last week, so I'll do some of them in a second, just a couple, and you know, if you like the sound of them, just pop over to them and have a little look. But evening time now, first chance I've had to sit down, relax, listen. No crashing water on because I'm pond topping up, where I just clean the filters and everything like that. So I'm just topping the pond up before I turn the backy back on. It's alright, you know, it can survive for a little while without any water going through it. It's got a bit of time before the bacteria dies off. But yeah, everything's all up and running. Just swing around, just sort of show you a little view at night. They've got all the fairy lights up, look, switched on, tables out, and brolly. whether we'll be able to see the koi. Oh yeah, not too bad, because the light on the cameras come on. So they're just getting settled down for the night, slowing down. But everything's starting to look really nice, and need to get that part of the filter pit cover done. That one don't fit now. I've redone it, so but I've got to have some longer decking, and I've run out of decking, so I can't do that until I can get some more. But that part of it's all covered. I've got the table and chairs out now. Anyway, let's move on, and I'll do a couple of shout outs. So, first shout out goes to Ollie's DIY Koi Pond. Brilliant channel. Ollie's built his pond by himself, start to finish, and raised pond. Got all his koi in a holding paddling pool at the moment, like most of us do. Some crackers in there as well. And while he's redone his pond, built a raised pond, huge window, and fiberglassing, done all the fiberglassing and everything himself, doing a cracking job. So definitely pop across there, have a little look. So that's Ollie's DIY Koi Pond. Obviously the link will be down below. Also another shout out now to somebody we all probably know anyway, but if by any miracle you haven't heard of him, pop across and help him out. And that's Devon Koi Pond. Martin, he's rapidly heading up towards, I think it was his 3,000 subscriber mark. So it'd be nice if any of you who watch my channel aren't subscribed to his, pop across Devon Koi Pond, say hello to Martin, say hello Martin, Martin sent me. Yeah, and so yeah, pop across there, help him get over the 3,000 subscriber mark. And so, and finally this week, somebody else who sort of like, he's not a newbie to the channel, he's sort of 1,005 I think he is up to now, 1,500 subscribers. But if you're not subscribed to his channel, good friend Jeff, really nice bloke, and lovely pond build. His filter house is brilliant. It's, you know, like a little Japanese tea house type he's built all from scratch, and that's just for koi, just figure 4 for koi, so just 4 koi, so the number called 4. Obviously the link will be down in the description. Pop across, say hi, have a look at his pond and his build and his fish and that lot. Found's got some cracking fish in there as well. But yeah, interesting pond build, and you know, like I said, his filter room that he's built is outstanding. Anyway, let's get on with the video this week. Not very much to see, but sort of I've done what I could in the time I had, but hope you enjoy it. See you later. Take care everybody. Bye. No. Sunlight. I've shrunk. Yeah, no. I'm in my pit, look. Yeah. Oh dear. Sunlight, turn you over. Yeah, so in there, nearly done. Just doing all the joists and everything like that to put the lids on this side. Oh, it's been a nightmare, absolute flaming nightmare. But yeah, getting there. Yet again, I got done over at work. Climbing out, excuse me. Done over at work because ended up not getting home Friday and working most of Saturday again, mainly because of the bank holiday traffic. As you saw, us at Marble Arch, and then from Marble Arch I had to go round to Basildon, load up. Normally takes about an hour and a quarter from Marble Arch to Basildon. Yeah, took me 4.5 hours. So by the time I got to Basildon, they were all closed. I was out of time, so I had to load in the morning and then go deliver before I went back to the yard and come home. So I've lost half a day there on Saturday, and then on Sunday I had my second COVID jab, and that was sort of 11:30, so I lost a lot of time there. But had most of Monday till I ran out of timber. But yeah, it's getting there. Anyway, I'm going to get a few of the fish out in a little while, but I thought we'd have a quick look. I've got the air turned off at the moment because I had a lot of fines in the water, and the filter, I cleaned the filter yesterday, and I've got to clean it again today. What it is little bits of algae, and all it is you can see over there, I don't know if you can see the reflection, the koi going around grazing on this stuff that's growing, and pulling chunks of it off, taking out whatever they want, like, you know, little insects, rotifers and whatever, and spitting some of the algae out, and there's tons of it, and I mean there's absolute masses of this stuff. So yeah, so I'll give the filters another clean, hopefully they'll last. Yet again, another advocate for the drum. Well, I'll say another reason for the drum. I've been trying to talk Mrs. round and that, not saying how much more time I have, because I won't be cleaning the filters all the time, and I won't be making a noise up and setting the neighbours late on Sunday night. But yeah, I'm going to get a few more of these, well, I'll say a few more, there's only a couple out to bowl, and I'll try and talk you through how to sex a koi, or how I understand the sex a koi. Many different ways of telling. One of the easy ones, let's get a bit of food. It's not gospel, this one, but it is a fair indicator. Now, if you look at Amanda, who may have to be renamed as a man, it's quite aggressive. It's pushing everybody out of the way, whereas Patch just goes up there, opens the mouth, just as nice and slowly, opening the mouth, taking in just as much as Amanda, but sort of like in a most casual manner. Now male fish, especially as they get bigger, tend to be quite aggressive feeders. You can see him going there now, look. When I bowled him the other day and I was having a check over, I did sort of suspect that it might be male. It was sold by Quenny as a female, but if you just look at the body shape compared to Patch, he's more of that torpedo. So I may try and get him again and bowl him again and go you through the other ways of sexing the koi as I know. Like I said, there's no, like I said, even the experts can get it wrong, so but just to help you out. Alright, catch you in a bit. So, first into the bowl today is Big Red, high at Surrey.
and unfortunately it's gone the way a lot of Hyatsuris are gone when they get older. When you get them when they're nice and young, little toesai, neat size toesai, you know, the red and the black is quite distinguished, you know, there's no marks on it. But as you can see, the red gets quite speckly on their side there, which, you know, if you're looking for a showfish, then obviously it's not going to be like that. But anyway, so talking about sexing again, I did do a scrape just a minute ago and run in and checked it. Scrape's all clear on him. Got to look at his front fin though. I noticed when I was trying to scrape him. We'll have a little look at him. It looks like something on his front fin, might be a bit of fungus or something. But we'll give him a measure. And then we'll talk about the sexing. So he is 47 smack on the nose. Now sexing. Now just looking at his body shape there, I'll zoom out a little bit, dry my hands. So just quickly looking at his body shape, he's quite long and torpedo shaped, which is generally the, because he'll be, what is he, two, so end of this summer he'll be 3 Tansai. So he's coming up to breeding age and everything like that now. So, but yeah, so he's got the long, thin, torpedo shaped body of a male. Although if you look at his fins, a quick visual, they're quite large. Haven't really got the point. They've got a little bit of a point on, which is the sign of a male. It's the pointy fins. But now the other thing with males, I'll try and get it on the camera. It's easier said than done, without upsetting the fish too much, is the, come on, it's the leading ray is normally quite thick. Now male fins are normally a lot thicker and a lot more colourful, whereas females are sort of like thin and translucent. Now you hold it like that, you can see the sort of like the point just there, whereas a female is more rounded. So yeah, so the male fins. Now the other way of telling is the gill plate. Now if you rub your finger across the gill or your thumb across the gill, if it feels rough, yeah, it's usually a male, whereas a female is quite smooth, and that is a little bit like sandpaper on there. And then so far everything's telling me he's a male. Body shape, fins, he ain't ready to be flipped. Right, so there. So if you look at his aperture there, right, males tend to be quite smooth, whereas females tend to be a raised ring. So just having a little check on him, and you can't really tell on the shape of that. So this is a better picture of the male vent, not aperture as I've been saying, but the vent. And you can see it's nice and round, colourless, it's just sort of like skin colour.
Doesn't sort of like protrude that far off of the body, and it's fairly round when you look down at it, whereas in the female koi you notice that it's a pinkier colour, and you still got the same sort of hole slit as a male, but the female also has a sort of like a T shape. So as you can see in the picture just here, I'll highlight it with an arrow, so it's almost like a T, and it's slightly more protruding than the male.
It's a bit hard to tell him. Like I said, the science of sexing a fish is very, very complicated. But yeah, so far, body shape, fin colour, fin shape, and the roughness of the gills says to me that he's a male. And generally that is how you do tend to sex a koi. But like I said, even the experts tend to get it wrong. Try and get him back in the pond. Come on, you feisty thing. So next in the bowl is the chocolate shag, and you can see he started puffing a bit of blood from his gills. Don't panic if this happens to you, it's perfectly normal. They get a bit stressed out, so I won't keep him long, and they start bleeding from the gills. It doesn't do him any harm, but I just want to have a look at him because of his pox, his carp pox. So yeah, we'll get him out, and we won't bowl any more fish now because the water's contaminated with his blood. But yeah, we'll have a little look at, measure up, and a little look at his fin. Go on. So yeah, it's starting to clear to what it was. I'm not sure if that's shimmies on his body or whether that's sort of like just markings. It's a shame because he's going to be a decent sized fish. When I say he, I'd say it's a male, but it's still a bit early to sex. He's only 2 this year, in the end of the summer. So anyway, I'll get him in the net, get him back. I'll give him a quick measure up. He was only about 12 cm when I got him a year ago, and he's now, I've got my glasses on, $34, is that? 34. So that's some growth in a year, but they're going to be expected to fish their age. Anyway, get him straight back in, bless him. So where there was once a hole, there's no more hole. So yeah, got it done, bricking done, cover done. Just got the old cover on there for the moment. I need to get some more decking, that's not big enough, but that'll do. It's all a mad rush because it's my grandson's birthday next weekend, and we're having a birthday party down here, so hopefully it's all going to be outside. So I need to get all the decking done so people can socialise, get the table, the big table and chairs out on the deck. I've got the little one down there. But yeah, we've got it down here, so get all that done. Been a bit of fish love going on, but I don't see no eggs. As you noticed earlier on the Shiro, we've got a few scales missing there where he was bashing around with
Patch and Hero. They were both chasing around and bashing into the rocks and everything like that, but like I said, don't see no eggs, don't see no foam. I ain't got my spawning brushes out yet. I weren't quite expecting it. It's only, water's only 18. And it's normally a bit warmer than that, and it's not been what you call thundery either, because they tend to like the thundery weather. But they seem to have settled down now. But I will put some spawning ropes in, possibly this weekend, and see if anything comes of it. I don't do anything with the eggs. It just gives them somewhere safe to spawn, encourages them to spawn. Nothing worse than being egg bound. But if you look at Patch, he's on. She is looking a little bit egg bound. They're obviously just not ready to release, or didn't fancy them. That's more to the answer. Anyway, I need to clean the filters, so I'll get them sorted. Everybody, apart from the Hyosuri, where it's not those couple of scales out, it's not raised or damaged or anything, it's just where it's been bashing around, a bit of damage. They'll grow back over time. Such is life, such is nature. Thought there was a bit more fish love going on there, but it's not. They're just coming for food. Non-stop on it at the moment for food. I'll get the auto feeder out probably this weekend as well, and get that on frequent feed. Only a couple of, only sort of like a second burst at a time to start with. Just a few pellets. But they seem happy grazing on all this flaming algae, and it's doing my filters in. Nexus, like I said, brilliant filter, but it's just not coping at the moment with all this algae they're picking off the sides and knocking off. It's just, like I said, we're working away as well all the time. I can't sort of like clean it as and when. It's only when I get home it gets cleaned, and it's just not coping at the moment. It really isn't. I mean, it's doing the biological side of things all right, because all my water tests are absolutely spot on. But you can tell they're on the hunt because they go up there, up towards the skimmer, and swim down towards the skimmer trying to chase the food. And they know the food that gets spilled goes in there. Jacob's about to get a treat. Eating his bonio. I was watching another YouTuber talking about bonio for fish. Break them up, soak them in water, and hand feed this fish with bonio. I know when I used to do carp fishing and that lot, I used to take dry dog food and dry cat food, and fish used to absolutely smash them. Bless him. But yeah, so anyway, I'll wrap this video up. A bit of a short one this week. It's just been so hectic getting everything sorted out, getting done over the work, trying to get all the decking finished, running around here and there for wood, even though it was a bank holiday. I didn't have no time to myself, no time to sit down and relax by the pond. Sit here and watch this wonderful sight. Somebody said to me, he says, why do you keep fish? I
Because especially when you work away all the time, you're not there to enjoy them, you're not there to look at them. That's another reason I'm getting the gravel in the pond. They go swimming up there. But anyway, yeah, like I said, somebody said, you know, if you work away, you're not there to enjoy and look after them. And I thought, why do you keep your fish? And I said, because when I do come home, I said, it de-stresses me. I sit down by the pond, listen to the crashing of the water, and watch all the beautiful colours. And I said, I'll just feel all the stress fade away. It's therapy. Yeah, it has its stressful times, we all know, but yeah, that's why I do it. Anyway guys, short one this week, but back to it next week. Well, I'll say that, I mean, like I said, I've got my grandson's birthday, so it depends how much I've got done. They're down for 2 days, so it just depends on whether I get a chance to pick the camera up and do anything then as well. But anyway, enjoy the sunshine. Just giving the filters a little clean, and look what just popped up out the filter. A little newt. Where I'm going to put him is another matter, because they either get sucked up by the bottom drain or by the skimmer. So I'll sort that out in a second. Really don't know what to do with him though, bless him. Anyway, Mother Nature finds a way. Let's have a little closer look at our little friend there. So just a normal common newt. See on his belly there, look. So I'll just put him on the pond's edge. Hopefully he can find somewhere for him to go without getting sucked up by everything. He must have made his way into the filter via the bottom drain, I think. Where there's one, there's normally more. So I've got to keep an eye on that.
I'm going to wrap it up there for this week. Hope you enjoyed it. Excuse the vape juice. Hope you enjoyed it. Found that useful. Like I said, next week I've got the grandkiddies down. Grandson's birthday party on Saturday, and we're out for the day Sunday. But get something out for you. Probably be out around about sort of Saturday again this time. Busy putting it all together. Been a hectic week, but enjoy the sunshine. I'm not sure how long it's going to last. I don't know whether it's coming in wet again. My forecasts on my phone said it was supposed to be coming in wet Monday, I think it was. Quite enjoying this sun. But anyway, enjoy the weekend, enjoy your koi, and remember, it's not a hobby, it's a lifestyle. See you soon everybody, take care, bye.